That's Bill.
And that's Will.
Today on the Bill and Will Show, we're going to talk about Nuggets, Clippers, Game 7. Winner takes all, losers pack stage and hits the road, Gibson. Who you got winning the game? First, tell me your analysis on the game, and then give me your winner.
So here's the first problem. You want me to give you my analysis of Game 6?
Give me the whole series.
Okay. So for the whole series, the Clippers are playing entitled. The Clippers are playing like just because we showed up, we're going to win automatically. Denver is playing like, man, if we don't win, we're going to go home. They hustling to every loose ball, diving, jumping, scrapping for every long rebound, every short rebound. They're playing lights out, man. I'll take a team like that all day long. The Clippers are playing like, if we show up, we're going to win. Okay, we're here, so we're going to win. They had stretches where they looked like they're going to win the championship. And then they had stretches where they looked like Lehigh could have beat them. Temple University could have beat them. It was terrible, man. But I'm going to tell you what the problem is on that team. They don't have an alpha male leader on that team. Kawhi is a soft-spoken, balling beta male. Paul George is a soft-spoken, balling beta male. They need an alpha male on that team that's pushing them guys to go further than what they thought they could go. And they don't have it. Nobody is diving for loose balls. Nobody's trying to get the extra tip on an offensive rebound or even a defensive rebound. They're just playing like, man, we're supposed to win. Why are these guys playing us like this? So, that being said, tomorrow night, the Nuggets are going to stun the NBA world and win Game 7 and advance to the Western Conference Finals against the Los Angeles Lakers, where they will get beat down 4-0. Because the Lakers, I guarantee you, not going to play like that. They're not going to win one game against the Lakers.
I mentioned Conor McGregor being a roller coaster. I must say the same thing about the Los Angeles Clippers. It's just they've been up so many times, multiple digits, 16-point lead, 14-point lead, 16-point lead, going into halftime, third quarter still with 16 points, and then all of a sudden they just relax and get beat. They were up 3-1. The first game they won because they were tired. I'm talking about the Nuggets, and they won that game. And this series might be over. The Nuggets could have won it in 6 maybe, but who knows? But it just seems like the Clippers are having a hard time to score, first of all, because they're just going through Paul George and going through Kawhi, and they're just playing one-on-one ball. And on the other end, you got these guys with the Nuggets that are playing through Joker, who's a hell of a player, hell of a passer, hell of a playmaker, reads the game immensely. Goes back to our theory about Europeans taking over NBA. He's really too big for Montrezl Harrell. He's too skilled for Paul George. He's too skilled and big for Kawhi Leonard to guard him. And then when you put Zubats is just he's too slow. I'm glad I said that a couple of times because every time he gets the ball, Jokic on him, he scores and scores and scores in bunches. So Montrezl played horrible last game, being the 6th man of the year, and he hasn't played well since we seen him back 4 months ago in the season, which he has a lot of things going on in his mind since his grandma passed and everything like that. So he's dealing. Paul George is inconsistent. He's like a Wall. He's like a McDonald's. Sometimes you go and get some fries and woo-wee, they be fresh, they be hot. You can't wait to eat them out the bag. You get home, you're like, damn, I got no more fries. And then sometimes you go to McDonald's and you reach in there and they stale. You gotta ask them, hey man, can I get some fresh fries? Those are fresh. I just put them in there 5 minutes ago. They all lumpy and this ice cream machine never work. It's just with those guys, man. So I'm not with you on the whole aspect of them winning Game 7. I'm still going with the Clippers to win Game 7. I think Kawhi Leonard is going to show why he's the man. But I wouldn't be surprised because Denver Nuggets have figured out, like, hey, these guys really aren't better than us. We're a better team than these guys. And if Gary Harris continues to make threes, and if Michael Porter continues to be aggressive and make shots, if Millsap continues to play at his level, if Murray continues to get 20-plus and Jokic gets his 30, yeah, the Clippers will lose and go home, and we're going to be like, what happened? Because everybody wants to see the LA matchup.
I'm going to tell you something else, too. Doc Rivers getting exposed right here.
I wrote on my Facebook today, I said if Doc Rivers loses this series, they should look into finding a new head coach.
You're getting exposed right here, D. And I'm going to tell you what his problem is. You can't situationally coach.
I see a big problem with his adjustments. He's not making good adjustments on the fly.
And that's exactly what I'm talking about. When you have a situation that you need to coach in, he can't do it. He's overall coaching, yeah, he got that down. But we need to stop. Can't do it. Why they not double teaming Jokic? I have no idea.
But they are, and that's the problem. That's the problem with it. They're double teaming, but the problem is you can't.
You can double team Jokic.
What I mean is you can, yes, but they are double teaming him because they switch every pick, and then when he gets the ball, they double team him, and all he does is look over the top of the little small person, two small people guarding him, throw it over the top to the opposite side wing. They make an extra pass, and the Nuggets are hitting shots. That's it.
Okay, see, he's gonna get fired because I know what you're saying, but that's not how you double team somebody.
He's picking and popping and hitting threes, hitting mid-range jumpers, catching the ball in the post, scoring. To me, he's only averaging 20 points in the series, but those 20 points, it seems like it's 35.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
They some big buckets.
They some big buckets, and down the stretch, he's the guy that makes timely baskets down the stretch.
Because he had one stretch there where he had missed a couple shots. Then he had 2 turnovers back to back. I'm like, why is everybody hollering this dude? And then a few minutes later, Yakum. I couldn't believe it.
He has a pretty stroke. He shoots it so high so you can't contest it, and it just drops through the net. He's a skilled big man. He's really good, and I'll take him every day of the week, twice on Sunday over Joel Embiid. That's a shot at you. But as for my pick, I'm going to take the Clippers by +5 to win this game, Gibson.
The Clippers at +5.
I got the Clippers,
nah,
man.
Not going to happen. The Nuggets going to win this game, and they're going to blow them out. It's not going to even be close.
Wow.
Now, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Write this down. No. You recording it. We're going to go back and play the tape. I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen. game is going to start out where the Clippers going to come out and just flat out ball. They're going to get up 10 or 15 points before the Nuggets even get off the bus. But after they get up those 15 points, this is what's going to happen. They're going to say, okay, we got it. It's over.
So
when they feel like that, when they get to that feeling, the Nuggets going to bounce back and draw the game back close. Now, once they draw the game back close, it's going to be a close game all the way through. Halftime is going to be a 2-point lead, the Nuggets. Right after half, it's going to be a 3-point, 4-point lead, the Clippers. It's going to go all the way to the fourth quarter. When you get to 10 minutes in the fourth quarter, the Nuggets going to bust it wide open. And I'm going to tell you how they're going to do it and why they're going to do it. Because Jokic is going to catch fire. And he's going to put some daggers in the Clippers. And when he put them daggers in the Clippers, they're going to quit. They're going to quit. Because they don't have no fight. They have no heart. And their two leaders are beta males. Not going to happen.
It's going to be one to watch.
They're going to get beat by 15.
No, stop.
I'm going to say more than 10. I'm going to put it at 10. They're going to get beat by more than 10. It's going to happen. At 10 minutes in the fourth quarter, they're going to get blowed out. Go ahead.
I don't believe that. But it's going to be a big game. I'm looking forward to see it, definitely. It's going to be a good game. I can't wait to watch. But the Lakers licking their chops to whoever they're going to play. They got to play the next. They got to play the next night or the night after against the Lakers, and they're going to be ready. So that's Bill.
That's Will.
Like, comment, subscribe below, people. Let us know who you got below.